What is Gucci, everybody? Welcome to NFT Takeover. My name is Elio. I bring you the alpha. And right now, we're gonna bring you the best Solana project. The top two projects, actually. As you can see right away on your screen, we have the OK Bears. We are gonna be okay. Let's go. So this project has broken down the internet and Twitter, literally, and as well the Solana network. It just came out 4 days ago and it's been insane. We can see right here on Magic Eden, the floor price right now is 83 Solana, coming down from a 1.5 Solana mint. So from 1.5 all the way up to 83 real quick. And the crazy thing about this one is the volume. You look at the volume, over 500,000 Solana already traded in this collection in the first 4 days. The average price is 90, so right now it's a good entry point. But if you see the activity, just insane. How from when it started April 26th, just went all the way up to 83, and even at some point it got to 183 Solana floor. You see the sales are going crazy. They just don't stop. 80, 80, 80, 80. And so if you have the capital, you definitely want to look into OK Bears. You see why they just exploded is basically they did it really well in the branding side. So branding is a very important aspect of NFTs. We've seen a lot of talk about utility, which is actual use of the NFT and benefits for the holders. But we're starting to see a new trend, which is brands taking over the NFT space, bringing everything they learned over from Web 2 and branding and putting it into the new system, which of course is a recipe for success. So the OK Bears, currently the team is traveling to Sydney to regroup after an historic launch, and they're gonna plan the next historic 12 months, is what they said. 12 months ahead. So you guys, right now, we're still early, first 4 days of this project. Some people are calling it the Bored Apes of Solana. So just come back to this video in a couple months. You might be surprised the prices that you see. So 83 Solana, the cheapest entry for of these OK Bears. But I recommend, if you have more capital, just to try to get some rares, because rares appreciate in value so insanely faster than the floor prices. So definitely look into that if you can afford it. Right here you can see a chart. So 91% of the secondary trading volume came from Magic Eden. I mean, that's a huge correlation. Obviously, Magic Eden is the marketplace of choice right now for the Solana market, and everyone went crazy on this mint, on this trading on secondary. It was over. There was some sales over 300 Solana, as you can see. It's ranked on the first for Magic Eden. If you go to the homepage, right here we can go Magic Eden homepage. Popular collections last 24 hours, number one, OK Bears. Last week, number one spot, OK Bears. For the last month, number one spot, OK Bears. Even though, again, guys, it's only been out for 4 days. So less than a week. So we're gonna talk about the second project that is killing it right now, besides the gods. Of course, it's right here in the top for the last month. It's Cats on Crack. So the floor price for this project right now is very juicy at 59 Solana. This has already been over 100 Solana in floor price. So you're looking at a 40% return on your investment at least, if this plays out to all-time highs. You see that the listing is very low at 294 out of the almost 7,000 cats out there. They're almost gonna break from the 200K Solana volume, and I am very bullish myself on this project, because not only they have a great community, they have a great roadmap, and they have one of the most explosive communities on Twitter, but they also gave us a drop of milk. And as you can see, they gave one free milk per each cat, and the floor price for each milk, it's $1,000 and 400. So, I mean, if you do the math, if you had a multiple cats on crack, you got free $1,400 per cat that you own and that you have staked or delisted in your wallet. So, I mean, it's just insane how NFTs are making you passive income, not only through a utility token and staking, but also through drops, because they can drop you a free NFT, like the case of the cat's milk bottle, and then each one of those is now worth over $1,000. So keep looking for projects that are generating great volume. I'm gonna hop into another one that it just came out today, so it might be good to look at. I'm not personally invested in this yet, but everyone is asking me on the DMs what's the next one to look for, and I believe this one, Oneida, is one to look for. It just came out today again. The floor price is 7 Solana, and it already made over 8,000 on volume, 8,000 Solana volume. Now, you can see that the supply for this collection is very low, only 1,500 pieces, and the listing is about a third. So we have a lot listed, but I mean, I feel like people are sleeping on this one right now. Of course, it pumped because it came out today, but if you start looking for maybe an entry around 7, 6.5, you can accumulate some. I think this is gonna go above 20 in the short term. So definitely do your own research and search for good opportunities like this one. Right here, another one that's been making a lot of noise lately, the Citizens of the Solstice, is very cheap entry as well, 3.9 Solana. And these ones are basically part of the Metaverse that the Tire Robotics are building. So as you can see, the entry is very cheap, but also the floor is very thin. Once they sell this 3.9, the floor is 3.91, 3.97, 3.98, and it goes to 4. So we're 4 sales away from the floor being 4 Solana. And why am I bullish on these ones? Let's just look at their parents, the Tire Robotics. So Tire Robotics is the project owned by Solport Tom. They are 2,121 robots. They already made over 97,000 Solana in volume, and the floor is 155 Solana. So over $40,000 to get into this collection. They give you passive income in scrap, and they also have their own marketplace. So let me show you the marketplace, which is, my opinion, is going to be the next big marketplace in the Solana ecosystem behind Magic Eden. Let's give them a follow. Soulport.io, the most complete marketplace on Solana. You can read about what they're doing for minting wise. The next big mint that the ecosystem is waiting is going to be on their launchpad. And it's amazing, all the tools that they're building for the Solana ecosystem. So make sure you check Tire Robotics as well. And the bonus one, I'm going to give you a bonus one, is the Soul Gods. I love the Soul Gods. So the floor price for these guys right now is 56 Solana. We entered at around 35, so almost double our money. And this is just going to be a long-term hold because it also gives you passive income. Now, if you don't have 56 Solana to enter, you can just also type the fracture, which is the whole ecosystem that the Soul Gods are building. And if you scroll down the fracture right here, it's at 24 Solana. So you can enter this collection by 24 Solana, and it also gives you passive income in the God token, which is a token by the Soul Gods and the fracture that very soon is going to be implemented in Magic Eden. So be on the lookout for that. Now, again, if you like this information, this alpha, make sure you leave a comment, like, subscribe, and NFT Takeover, comment your favorite project. Any questions that you have of any of the projects specifically, always do your own research. And also let me know if there's any other project you want me to go over and explain, or if just like ask if I'm bullish in certain project. I'll give you my honest opinion, why I like it or why do I like it. And yeah, see you in the next one.